Welcome to Soothing Pod's meditation. In today's meditation, we will be exploring how we might effectively manage periods of burnout by allowing ourselves to rest and recharge. To begin this practice, close your eyes gently as you come to a comfortable seated or lying down position. However you choose to rest, ensure that the spine is straight and the shoulders are open, arms resting naturally by your sides. Let your awareness land on the breath now, simply watching its inward and outward movements. There is nothing you need to change about your breath in this moment. Just let it move as it feels called to. Watch the way the chest and the belly expand as you inhale, and soften as you exhale, becoming more attuned to the subtle movements of the body. And then feel into the earth or surface that supports you here. Note how unconditionally you are held, how nothing is expected of you in this very moment. Spend just a few more moments now watching the subtle waves of the breath. Let each breath remind you to be present. And as you rest here, take a moment to notice how your body feels. To notice how your mind feels. How does it feel to be in this restful state right now? In the days, months, or years that carry us to a point of burnout, we often forget to tune into ourselves in this way and ask 3 questions. Burnout is a state of being emotionally, physically, or mentally exhausted, a state that arises due to excessive or prolonged periods of stress and due to inadequate moments of rest. It occurs when we reach a limit, when the limitations and needs of the mental, emotional, and physical bodies can't be ignored any longer. When we feel burned out, we lack energy, resilience, strength, and motivation. And sometimes we even become sick. During periods of burnout, all aspects of our being yearn for the same thing. They yearn for us to slow down, to rest. Managing burnout might require a combination of holistic approaches, from nourishing foods and herbs to massage, yoga, and meditation. Anything that encourages us to rest, replenish, and slow down helps us to regain the energy we've lost. But beyond anything we might do to alleviate the problem, What we are really asked to do is to open up to non-doing, to simply be present with the simplicity of life, to slow down, to pay attention, and to move with ease. Burnout requires us to acknowledge the pace of living that leads us to this state of depletion, and to mindfully make a commitment to slow down. So take a moment now to come back to the body, simply noting any sensations that can be observed in this moment. If you encounter any feelings of tension or subtle contraction that can be gently released, see if you might soften these areas on your next exhale. Now, as you inhale, imagine nourishing energy entering your body as the breath, and as you exhale, imagine the breath taking with it any knots of unease, discomfort, or imbalance. Let both body and mind melt into this present moment, knowing that you are supported in taking a break. Consider the pace of living that led you to where you are now, not the details about your journey up to this point, simply the way in which you moved. Words like quick, rushed, stressed, busy, chaotic, or unconscious might rise to your awareness. As these or other words come to you, imagine them appearing before your mind's eye in the shape of a dark cloud, and then let each breath out be exhaled through your mouth as if you are blowing away these energies of your past. Let your inhales through your nose be deep, traveling all the way into the belly. Continue in through the nose and out through the mouth for a few more cycles now. Now, let all visualizations dissipate as your breath moves entirely in and out of your nose now. Feel into the earth supporting you right in this moment, helping you to rest and recharge in peace. And now, take a moment to silently set an intention to slow down, to honor your need for rest as you proceed through the life ahead of you. Come back to the breath now, watching the natural ebb and flow of this sustaining life force. Take a moment to ground yourself in the earth beneath you. And when you are ready, gently open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed today's meditation. See you again.